Good evening and welcome to the living world of darkness, magic from the ashes. We start our scene with Ava. She is taking a shower. She is actually just done taking a shower. She is, well, drying herself and probably gotten underwear on. You know, as you do. And yeah, she's just, you know, getting some of her stuff in order, and at some point, she will hear or notice that there is someone there, and like Julie's just gotten in, and she's like, she's herself just wearing she's wearing a bathrobe. It's a fairly new one that she bought. It's like a bathrobe, and yeah. Uh, Julie's just oh, hey Eva, um, doing all right? You just done?
Hava will grab the towel, hold it in front of her, and it's just like, ah! The fuck?
But we share a bathroom? She looks a little confused.
I didn't see you come in.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Yeah. So you look. Do you have like time to talk?
What, now? You want to talk now? As she kind of looks down at herself, like a towel in front of her to cover up everything. I mean, yeah, like you said, she has her underwear on, and probably like a foot, like one sock on one of her feet. But
But
other than that, she
Julie
feels
is
very
just wearing the
exposed.
bathrobe. She just looks at her and just kind of shrugs. You, yeah. Do you want to go somewhere else to?
She'll like shuffle over to where her clothes are, grab her shirt and kind of quickly pull it over her head, and yeah. I mean, we could talk.
Look, like I know things have been rough and stuff, but I'm sorry that I like snapped at you. Like um I know we're all on a lot of stress, but we need to work together and just get
Wait,
things done and stuff. So I
you're you're sorry?
like I don't know what happened. I've got to thinking lots of weird shit is happening, and some of this magic shit can do things to people. And you did something to me, and you know I don't know if it was you, and if it was you, that was totally uncool, and you should have done it. But I'm trying to open up and just start the conversation. So the thing is, I know you've been through some really tough time, and I just added to that. Afterwards, when I was pissed, I'll just put it out there, okay? To get things moving. Start talking and stuff.
Um, right. Look, Julie, I'm sorry too. It's like I misunderstood you. I thought it was fine to put the torque on without getting in the water. I thought it was fine as long as you didn't put it on while you were in the water. I didn't know it would have this effect. It just
Right.
pulled
No, no.
towards the water, but I'll be honest, I followed that pull. That was me. That was not necessarily. I could have tried to resist and I didn't. That's my fault. And when you grabbed me, I just didn't like it that you grabbed me, you know. Um,
Oh, okay.
and
Like, just remember, like next time, just like say stop or don't touch
I
me or
did.
something.
I told you, you wouldn't stop. You didn't stop. I told you,
But
but
like,
look, I shouldn't have done that. It was an impulse, and it was a bad one, and it
Julie gets a
caused a
little
lot of
closer
more
and she
trouble.
just says, "You do know I was worried for you, right? I was worried you were gonna do something really dangerous, and like I wasn't gonna let you do that. Like
I
I wasn't sure at
understand
the time.
now, but at that point, it didn't feel like there could be much going wrong with it. It felt kind of natural to follow that, and like you were right. I will definitely admit that I made an error, and I should not have assaulted you like that. I didn't. Like I said, it was some sort of a just. I just kind of lashed out, and it did something. I just wanted you to let go of me, and that was how it worked. But I was definitely trying to get away, and well, a lot of good it did me.
Look, I know it's like some really bad shit happened, and like if you need to talk about it, like I'm totally good for talking about it and doing stuff. Like, or if you just want to hang out, like just listen to some music or something, like we can do that.
The thing was, afterwards, yeah, I was in a bad place. I will, I mean, I think anyone would be, right? Um, I everything that happened immediately afterwards, the technocrats coming down on us, Caleb shooting it, us running away, and then the news thing. Yeah, and I should have apologized, but you know what the thing is, Julie, and please don't take this a bad way, but I didn't really feel that giving you an apology would mean anything. I mean, Nausicaa apologized for shooting you at a bad time when she was under a lot of stress, and you kept bringing it up, and I figured that, or I thought that apologizing wouldn't change anything. You would still be mad. You would still bring it up on every occasion, and I just didn't see the use in it. And yeah, I was mad that you grabbed me like that, tried to stop me, and I still don't like what happened. But I I understand why you did it. I may have done the same thing in your place. And I don't know. You just
What do
seem
you mean
to
it wouldn't change anything? Like,
like if I was you basically demanded an apology and you wouldn't hear no, and I was like, what good does an apology do when
like
it's not
what you
earnest?
just did, like what you just did, what you just told me, that makes all the difference. You're sorry. I mean, that's just
Oh, I mean, of course I am. I'm not a bad
then
person or
that's
anything.
then we're cool. That's it. Like we're friends, right? We're all like it's not easy, and we're very different people, most of us, but like we need to be able to be like friendly and stuff, and just hash things out without like things boiling over, and like that's part of it. And you're sorry, and I'm cool with it, and we're cool. It's good.
Yeah, sure. Like, I
But
don't know. I mean, I've been avoiding you. I was upset about how you treated me afterwards. That you didn't really give me a chance to basically come at you and apologize, like on my own time when I felt ready. It felt like you were pushing my boundaries. I should have told you that. But yeah, like you said, a lot of shit happened, and I just didn't want to deal with more, and I was afraid there was gonna be more.
Well, maybe I was pushing your boundaries a little. Well, maybe I was trying to, but I don't know. It was like it's not that bad, right? It's that could be okay.
Um, I don't know. Like at that point, it just didn't feel okay. Like I said, I felt shitty, and all you wanted to hear was that I was sorry, and I was, but I wasn't really ready to say that yet, because yeah, there was just so much going on. And then you kept pushing. I was like, I got mad about it because I was like, look, I will come to you when I truly feel sorry. Because, like I said, I don't think a forced apology is really worth anything. And that was a forced apology because you tried to force it. And yeah, like I said, I should have explained that earlier, but I kind of didn't want to. So I apologize for that as well. I'll.
Oh no, it's totally cool. Like that's cool. So like, is there anything you need? Like anything I can help with or something?
Um, jeez. Well, I mean, I think the one big thing that we're dealing with right now is, well, I mean, yeah, like the temple behind the portal. Lee said that you would know more about it. I'm trying to, I'm slowly learning to understand the language, like the written language there.
Yeah, I think like I've looked into a couple of things. I think I might be able to give it a shot soon. Like I just got like 30 pages. Well, like a couple of chapters on one thing and another, but like yeah, I think I can hazard a guess.
Cool.
You're
Yeah.
not quite sure she is that convinced that she can do it, but well, she's not sounding that convincing. But like she's a bit hesitant on it, but still, you know, there's actually like there is a bit of confidence. I'll give her that much.
And we'll smile somewhat. It says, well, I know Lee trusts you in that, so I think it'll be fine. And if we can help you, then yeah, like I can. I've seen a few things of that temple at this point. It seems to be like the language that is there seems to be some ancient form of Tibetan.
Pretty much. Quite. Yeah, I think yeah.
By the way, just to get this awkwardness over with, one day after we went to the temple, we went back and we talked to Lee, and we're talking about the statues that were there and how to see what's they were looking at and what's beyond that. I kind of made a really lousy joke at your expense. I don't know. But it seemed funny when I said it, and then I kind of regretted saying it. So I basically said that we could. They were saying that we could pull or put a rope around Paris and then throw him off the edge where the statues were, and I kind of joked that could also put you there on a rope, and it's I don't know. It was funny when I thought about it, and then it really wasn't when I said it, and Yeah, I'm sorry.
Julie just kind of smirks at you. No, no, like you were pissed at me. Like I get it.
I wasn't really pissed at much. It's just that I was annoyed mostly. It's just the thing with you, Julie. I every time I like you, and then you just walk off, or you interrupt someone with something completely different, and uh, it's something that I guess I have to get used to, but it can sometimes be very frustrating. So
Oh, oh yeah, like I get that a lot. And she just kind of nods and just has this where she just doesn't really seem to know exactly what to say. She just kind of just
it's
nods and just looks a little awkward, but she doesn't seem to think that it's awkward. She just like doesn't really know what to say. She just stops and looks.
I guess it's not your problem but mine, because I didn't really say anything about it.
Well, I mean, like sometimes I kind of blank on stuff. It's fine.
Mm, I guess I just also find kind of, what's with you and Nausicaa? Like, you keep trying to, I don't know, you say that you guys are friends, and then you do something that really upsets her, and then you say that you're friends
No,
again.
no, 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 no.
What's with
Like
that?
we've hashed it out a little. Like actually getting better.
Hmm, okay.
It's it's just like she's well, she's Nausicaa, so she's you know herself. Julie's just kind of just let that stand there for a moment. She just says, and she can be a little. She doesn't take like humor as, and she's about to say humans, but she doesn't say that. This is as other people do. So she's kind of just takes it literal and just really get the whole sarcasm thing. You know, I'm just like I actually feel bad for her like a lot. So I don't know.
I I don't know if you need to feel bad for her. She is who she is, and I mean, feeling bad for her won't change the things that she has difficulties with.
No, but it might you know let her know that there is someone who can help her. Well, at least that's what I hope.
Mm, I don't know. Like, I mean, the two of you seem to be rather extreme. Um, Opposites.
Oh, you
Yeah,
noticed?
I mean, anyone with two eyes or even one eye would have noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna like. No, no. Yeah, that's a thing. Just just nods. Just- yeah, we're pretty much like directly opposites, but yeah, yeah, that's a thing.
I mean,
I'm like this whole like she likes to read and stuff, and she's
what's wrong with that?
the whole thing with me just kind of fucking up. Like I just she's been helping me,
Mm, the
and there's
thing.
been some reading, and she seems
Oh,
to get
the seeking.
yeah, yeah. Don't yeah.
She told me. I'm sorry. It,
Well, apparently it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was a one-time thing, but apparently it's not. But
I I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know much about like those kind of things. But hey, if you need help with anything, Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
I mean, I'm not the best teacher in the world, and probably, Nausicaa might actually be better at that than I am. But if I can help, I don't mind trying. Like, do you have any idea what went wrong?
I got a pretty good idea. Like
Okay.
not just well, not being me. Like not just sitting around waiting for things to happen and people to take control, but take control myself. I think that was kind of the vibe I got, but I
Hmm.
don't know. Like
Like making up your mind to making a decision.
something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. You know, I was thinking, not necessarily like, I mean, maybe I could help you, but the new girl, Grace.
Yeah.
You do you do know that she's like a psychologist, right?
At least looks at you.
I'm not saying you need a psychologist per se, but if there's anyone
Thanks.
who
She just says that. She just like she smiles a bit, but like
uh, no, I don't mean it in like a bad way, like you need help, but I think if there's anyone who can teach you about how um the mind works, if this is like a thing that is difficult for you, like making up your mind, um maybe she has some advices.
well, I think honestly, what's gonna happen first, when I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna have to take talking with that fucking my avatar is like I'm still not sure that that's a part of myself, but
Mm,
that bitch is gonna have to have some like me and her is gonna have some like
word,
words. She just
like
nods as she looks at you.
bitch versus bitch.
Look, I had
And the
no idea
other
who
kind
she
of
was
smiles.
and what she was trying to tell me. If it's a part of
Mm,
myself, it should be helping me, not posing me fucking riddles.
I mean, we often find that we often find out that something is helpful, like only like sometimes like way after this has been dropped. Like you need time to process what has happened. And it's obviously a lesson. Like if it's a lesson that you just get the answers, it's kind of like cheating. You need to, you know, you need to work for it in a way. It's probably more satisfactory that way.
Right, but still, like, we're being hunted. Like, if it's a part of me, why the hell is it running around in circles and getting all snarty and like a bitch to me? That makes no sense.
Well, maybe a part of you running around in circles could be that you actually find it difficult to make up your mind and are frustrated by that, hence the bitching.
Right. Maybe
I mean, I'm
it's
just saying something. I don't know. I'm not in your head right now.
but apparently she is. But like, never mind. It's not important.
I think there are many persons inside each of us. Like, I never expected that I would, you know, mind blast you. Actually, try to do it on the technocrats, but completely failed, else the situation would have been resolved much differently. And yeah, I didn't. There are many things that well, not many, but there are a lot of things that I did like these past couple of months that I didn't expect myself doing. I think there are many hidden sides to all of us, and our avatars might try to, you know, show these or make us, you know, a better person by understanding ourselves better.
Mm, I suppose.
I'm the one talking rubbish.
No. I'm just like we're all new to this, and it's,
Yeah.
sometimes it's a lot of info to take in.
hmm It's not
Look,
the worst thing to fail, you know. It just means that you can try again and get it right. At least you kind of know what's ahead of you.
well, I'll yeah, but look, thanks for the talk, and yeah, um, we'll talk soon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
And yeah, Julie just nods, and she seems to be, quite happy with it. And yeah, Julie will just take off the robe. She's not wearing anything under. But
Yeah, I figured.
yeah,
I
but like, it's quite clear that like she does not really just think about it. It's just like, and she's goes in and just like, you didn't use up all the hot water, right?
uh, no.
Thanks. And yeah, she just begins to take a bath.
Hava is staring at Julie for, I mean, not necessarily staring at Julie. She's just kind of staring in front of her. Most specifically, not staring at Julie, actually. As she is again reminded of the awkward situation that she finds herself in, and quickly puts on her pants and just takes the one sock that she hasn't put on in the shoes and leaves the bathroom rather abruptly. And yeah, I guess we can end the scene there.
Yeah, like you will, as you leave, you'll hear Julius singing something that sounds not like a pop song. It sounds like almost like a chant of some kind. But whatever it is, we will end our scene here. Thank you very much, players, for playing, and watchers for watching. Good night.